नमस्ते। मैं आज के सेशन में आपको सबको वेलकम करता हूँ। एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप, कहीं ना कहीं अपने स्टार्टअप या एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप के बारे में ज़रूर पढ़ा होगा और आई एम श्योर आप में से काफ़ी लोग एंटरप्रेन्योर्स बनने चाहते होंगे। स्टार्टअप शुरू करना और उसे एक सक्सेसफुल कंपनी बनाना और कन्वर्ट करने में एक बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट जर्नी है। इस जर्नी में आपके सामने काफ़ी चैलेंजेस आएंगे, काफ़ी क्वेश्चंस के आंसर्स आपको चाहिए और आपकी इस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने के लिए मैं आपसे मिलता रहूँगा और आपके डाउट्स सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करूँगा। आज हमारे पास कुछ क्वेश्चंस हैं जो कि स्टार्टअप इंडिया लर्निंग प्रोग्राम के डिस्कशन फोरम से स्टूडेंट्स ने पूछे हैं। गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया के स्टार्टअप इंडिया इनिशिएटिव को सपोर्ट करने के लिए UpGrad ने रिसेंटली गवर्नमेंट के साथ ये प्रोग्राम लॉन्च किया है। इसे प्रोफेशनल्स और एंटरप्रेन्योर्स को स्टार्टअप और एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप की पूरी नॉलेज मिल सकती है। जो आज हमारी टॉपिक है, एक्चुअली इट्स अ टॉपिक दैट इज लॉट ऑफ पीपल आस्क लॉट ऑफ द टाइम। इट्स अबाउट को-फाउंडर्स एंड टीम। तो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा प्रश्न पहली बार जो सब लोग पूछते हैं कि कैन आई स्टार्ट अप एज अ लोन एंटरप्रेन्योर? वुड आई नीड अ को-फाउंडर टू मेक माई वेंचर सक्सेसफुल? सी, ये जो है एकदम पर्सनल बात होती है। देयर इज़ नो फॉर्मूला फॉर दिस। Normally, it would be recommended that co-founders is always good because today when you're a first generation entrepreneur, when there are so many expertise needed, most people are not 360 degree oriented, whether business minded, financial minded, marketing minded, product minded, technology minded, and have shoulders strong enough to be able to take through to everything. Second, it's always nicer to share it because the downside of co-founders is only if when you don't get along और आपकी जो chemistry नहीं मिलेगी कि आप 5 साल के बाद you have a problem with that. So I think the recommended course would be it's always nice to have co-founders, but it just depends on you. If you are such a person कि यार जो हमारा idea है हमको यही तरीके से करना है, chances are please don't get a co-founder because you'll drive the other person mad and it actually won't be a benefit. So firstly see your personality trait, because if you think that you can only do it, chances are you may not succeed in that in the first place, but don't go looking for a co-founder. But by and large, I would say the sense for most people is it's always good to have a co-founder. The big challenge is how do I find the co-founder? Because a lot of people think यार college hostel में हम लोग ने सब सोते थे, खाते थे, ये करते थे तो co-founder बन गए. It's not as easy as that. At the same time, you can't go starting to interview for a co-founder because actually then you have to. It's much more than interviewing your first 3 candidates. Even there you'll have to take 3-4 interviews. You need to know each other because ये जो situation में आप मिले हैं, it is something where you have to find out not how you will work together when things are going well, but more important how you will work together when things are not going well. Or respect and trust between co-founders is very important. And we can say we respect, but really getting respect between two people is very important. And you can't build respect. Respect takes time to build up from both people. That says, I don't agree with what you're saying. I think it's all silly. But I know fundamentally you are the right person. You're the best person to do it. That respect you need. Otherwise, your balanced co-founder relationship hoti hai na, फट जाती हो. But broadly, I would recommend that look for co-founders if you're clear about it. Unwinding a relationship with a co-founder is very expensive in terms of time, in terms of everything. So connected question, जो दूसरी question is, how should I look for a co-founder? What are the skills and attributes that I should look for? See, a little bit I've covered already in what I just said here, which is that कि there has to be, I mean, the normal thing is यार मेरी expertise ये है, तो you've got to find a co-founder with other different expertise. But again, I come back to respect and trust. Please think about those 2 words because that is really the crux. It is the crux when you have a marital relationship. It is the crux when a family sticks together. It is also the crux in a long-term business relationship. Because there may be different days and different times when you don't agree. But as I said, when you have the right amount of respect, so you need to find people who you feel are equally good, who you can trust implicitly, not just trust as in paise ki baare mein. Trust their judgment, trust their knowledge, trust their decision-making ability. Trust that jab unhe bolenge, when he says, trust me, let's go it this way, you feel, chalo, let's do it that way. So those are what I would say, look for people who you respect and who you build trust for. Friends not always become best co-founders. And just because you've, as I said, had a relationship in the past or something is not the best. But otherwise, that's what I think. And third question is, I have a startup idea but no team. How can I start finding a good team to turn my idea into reality? See, and normally the connected question with that is also that I don't have any money, so I can't attract people, and the whole thing is connected in that manner. And I think, firstly, I want to just tell you 100 or 100 people have the same problem. So you think it's only your unique problem, it's everybody's problem. Because when you're starting up, you do have a problem in terms of money, you have an even bigger problem in terms of credibility, and then you have got to attract people. Two things really that help and have helped me is आपका जो कम्युनिकेशन होगा, आपका जो विजन होगा और आपकी जो इंस्पिरेशन होगी. आई एम लुकिंग एट दीज थ्री वर्ड्स: कम्युनिकेशन, इंस्पिरेशन, clarity of thought. This is very, very important because people join companies at the early stage because they feel they're going to learn from somebody. So if somebody is really inspired by you, that yaar, oh, 2 घंटे हम लोग बैठे, but you know what the way he's thought through what he wants to do, I want to come and work with him, and I think together we'll solve. So sometimes people are inspired. Sometimes people just feel this is something that I want to do. I like what you're doing, and I think I will learn from you when you go forward. So जो पहली 4, 5, 6 people, if you don't have the money and you're not hiring and you don't already have an office and you're coming in an interview and you're meeting them at a coffee shop, the chances are that you will have to be able to be a very good communicator. Now, communicator means ekdam koi baatcheet mein, you don't have to have the best diction, you don't have to be the best communicator in that sense. But communication is from your mind. If you can express what your product is and what your idea is and what your vision is clearly, that person gets it and says, yaar, itni clarity maine abhi tak nahi dekhi hai. I think we can make something of this. So that's the vibe that you get from your first few people, and I think that makes a difference. तो ये हमारा 3 प्रश्न आज का था. अगर आपको स्टार्टअप शुरू करने के बारे क्लैरिटी चाहिए तो आप स्टार्टअप इंडिया लर्निंग प्रोग्राम ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं. ये प्रोग्राम ऑनलाइन है और पूरा फ्री है. अभी तक 20,000 लोगों ने ये प्रोग्राम शुरू कर दिया है. इसे आपको एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप की पूरी लर्निंग एक स्ट्रक्चर्ड वे में मिलेंगी. साथ में आपको इंडिया और पूरी दुनिया के हज़ारों लोगों से एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप के बारे डिस्कस करने की चांस भी मिलेंगी. तो आज के लिए इतना ही है. मैं अगली बार आपसे जल्दी ही मिलूँगा फेसबुक लाइव के थ्रू, जहां आप अपने क्वेश्चंस मुझे डायरेक्ट पूछ सकते हैं. थैंक यू.